Hi, Teresa. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, and oracle card advisor. Just going to warn you, and thank you so much for being so patient. I've had so many computer hiccups. This is a brand new expensive computer I bought, I think, in March. It's already been in the shop twice. Now there's probably going to be static in this video because that's what it's doing today. Don't know why. But I hope it doesn't override this because I really need to get caught up on my readings. And I know you've been so patient to wait. And I appreciate it more than you know. So, I think you know how I work. But don't forget, it's like spiritual charades. Sometimes they show me a picture and I have to try to describe it to you. So, and names, I stink at names. So if I say John, it might be just, it will be a male, but it might just be somebody with a J or a J-O name. Got to stretch it outside the box sometimes. I won't shove it to make it fit. So, we're going to talk to your son Brandon today, and I started this video, and I'll be damned. I went to click on his picture, lost his picture, I lost the video I started. I swear it's not me, not all the time. I don't know what the hell they're doing to me lately. I should have been there that one night when everything went haywire. I hear Brandon laughing. He says, "Oh, Mom." He says, "What are you doing?" He says, "You got to pick your head up. You got to pick your head up." He says, "You know I still love you." He says, "You smell his cologne sometimes." He says, "You know, I'm still your," and he flexes his muscles up. He says, "You know I'm still your Billy Badass. You know I'm still there. They better not pick on my mom, because I'll trip them." I love his attitude. He's feisty. He says, "Something about your hair. You've done something different with your hair." And he kind of goes like that. And then he says, "But I like it." He says, "I like it." He says, "Not my cup of tea, but I like it." Rock. Oh, I can't do it. Rock on. Flowers. He's talking about flowers. Flowers and flowers and flowers. I don't think he's talking about somebody bringing you flowers. Lots of flowers. I think he's talking about flowers outside your home. Somewhere close to your home that you can at least see a lot of flowers. He says you need to go sit there. He says he'll be there with you. You hear something. There's either like a bee or something that buzzes. I don't think it's a fly, like just a regular house fly. It's more like an annoying thing, that keeps buzzing around close to you, even like a mosquito buzzing. And that's funny because last night I was laying on the couch watching TV and I kept hearing a mosquito really loud. Couldn't find it. I kept swatting. Get away from me. It stayed there. And there was nothing electrical by me. So, sorry. I was expecting a phone call from a lawyer. Sorry. So sorry I got interrupted. But anyway, it's going to be like a bee, like I said, about the mosquito last night, but I never found it. All the swatting around my head that I did, it didn't go away. So you'll get the same thing. And there may not even be a real bee or that real varmint buzzing. You're going to hear that noise. He thinks he's funny. So when you hear it and you think, oh crap, know that that's probably him doing that, and he's being ornery with you. So I was gonna, oh, I should have asked him about the tattoo while I was not, while I had it paused. All right, he's showing me angel wings. And then he's showing me his 3 initials in between the angel wings, going down like this. 1, 2, 3, angel wings. But he says, that's kind of boring. He says, I like it, but that's kind of boring because everybody has angel wings. But he still kind of likes it. But that's the image he's showing me. Now we'll see if maybe by the end of the reading he might show something else that he would prefer. Okay, he's still showing these angel wings. He's still showing his initials in between the angel wings, in between there. And then right at the top above his initials is a red heart. Which I don't know if I've seen one like that. And he's also saying, and I see from his picture that I think I deleted. I don't know what I did. I need to get away from this damn computer. He's also showing, though, with this, that like under here on this wing and above this wing and each wing, that as you lose somebody, you can add names. Which is a terrible thought. He's not saying that you're going to lose somebody, like, but, you know, it does happen. So, yeah. He's okay. He's showing himself. And I think I already did a reading with Brandon, you and Brandon, but I did not go back and look at it. I don't remember what they say because I do so many. But he's going in the kitchen. He's opening a cabinet. He's also opening a dishwasher. It looks like a dishwasher because he's pulling it down. I don't think it's the oven because it looks like the stove's over this way. He's over this way. Pulling door. He's opened a cabinet and he's pulling this door down. It looks like a dishwasher. And he's rooting around like where there's boxes. A cabinet, there's not it's not dishes. Doesn't really look like a spice cabinet. I'm trying to judge by what's in there, like a box of crackers, like a pantry type stuff like you would put in there. And he's moving them, the boxes, like it might be Hamburger Helper, something, you know, box like that. And he's moving them. So you're either going to hear those rattle, or you're going to get in that cabinet and something's going to be moved when you open the door. The door is going to be left open, or you're going to hear the door probably when you're in the next room. You'll at least have your back to it, but usually it's when you walk in the next room and then you hear it, or you'll be sitting in the living room and go, is that the cabinet door? That's the way it usually seems to work. So either, like I said, either something's going to fall out of there. That door is going to always be, you'll shut it, and the next time you go in, it'll be kind of ajar, be a little bit open. Or you might have it open and it might shut. I'm not sure what he's going to do with this cabinet, but it's going to involve this cabinet. And you're going to hear it. You're going to hear it. going in the bathroom. I don't know if he was, I've had 3 or 4 do this, so I don't know if he was one of them before. He's going in the bathroom and the water's on, turning the water on. You're going to accuse somebody else of leaving the water on, and it's him. He said, you always accuse me of wasting water by taking a shower too long or too many showers, something like that. He's going to turn the water on every so often. Just tell him, don't flood the house. Don't turn it on too high. Don't turn it on when you're not home. He's ornery. He's talking about baseball, playing baseball. Somebody's playing baseball, or somebody's going to go watch a baseball game. Or somebody just did that, and he's acknowledging that. He said there's a few more things of his that you need to let go of. You need to get rid of. He's talking about physical property, physical things that he had. That it's okay. He says, I don't need that shit now. And I was asking him something. He says he knows that you feel very lonely. He knows that you've had a lot of loss in your life. He feels your sadness. Now he's showing a very, very elderly lady. She's sitting in a chair. She's very feeble. And she's just sitting in like a, not really a straight back chair like this, but a chair that's just not a wheelchair, not a recliner. I don't know if there's a purpose, so I'm just going to describe it. And she's very elderly. She's very feeble. She's a little hunched over. She has a cane beside her. And even though she's really feeble and it would be towards the end of her life, I get the feeling that she wouldn't be scared to pick up that cane and whack somebody going by with it. And tell them, get in line, toe the line. So he's, whoever this grandma type figure is, he's acknowledging her, that she's with him. He says, Grandma G. Talking about puppies, puppies, puppies. So he's showing me a little dark gray, it looks dark gray anyway, puppy, real short hair. I want to say Weimaraner. May not even be that type of dog. Got a really fat little belly because it's been eating good. But it's like this puppy he's showing me doesn't mean it's this age now, but it's like barely, maybe not even old enough to leave its mama yet. It's that little. And I'm not seeing its face. I'm seeing it from the back side looking down. So I don't know if there's a reason for that, but he's acknowledging this dog. And it may have been a puppy a year ago. Anyway, he's acknowledging this dog. Yammer. Something or somebody was called Yammer, like Yammer, Yammer. So if that name You might have to stretch it out because even nicknames fall into the name category with me. I don't know what it is. He said it was always yammering all the time. Oh, now I hear the puppy. He may not be talking about this gray puppy, but he says, "Tell her I love her. Tell her I love her. Tell her I love her." He says, "Damn it, Mom, I'm not really gone." He says, "I can bug you more now than I did when I was here." He's working on you seeing him. Says his sister has seen him, but he's working on you seeing him. And I don't know how that works for them for sure. I mean, I've literally seen one materialize like a person. I mean, I see them. I literally had one in my house. My husband's mom. She didn't like me. Literally materialized like a full flesh and blood person in my house. He's probably won't get to that point, and I think it takes a lot of their energy, or maybe it's something they need to learn, because I think it just takes a lot of their energy or something. I don't know what they have to do that. I don't know. Nobody's ever told me. So he's working on learning how to materialize like that for you at least one time. And I think he'll get it done. And it'll probably only happen once. Like I said, I don't know why it works that way. He says, "Howdy, howdy, howdy." Don't know what he's talking about. After the Mass, M-A-S-S, after the Mass. Talking about church? Sometimes they just throw stuff out. Okay, he's drawing me down. I've written some insurance information down here in front of me, and he's drawing my eyes to it. So was there a little hiccup in some insurance when he left? Or this is vehicle insurance that I have in front of me. So was there some kind of hiccup with that, or something going on? Or something going on with it right now? He's not saying what is concerning, but it's like he pulled my eyes down to it. He says his sister has seen him. She's heard him. She can kind of, sort of talk to him. He's not telling me what else, how, or she's heard him say, "Hi, sis." And then she kind of went, "Where'd that come from?" No, now I got real quiet. Let's see what he's up to. He's mentioning pork steaks and macaroni and cheese. Yummy for the tummy. There's a dude. He's always using these fingers. I don't even know what these signs mean. I know I'm old. I should at least know what that means. There's a dude he wants to acknowledge that's still here. Okay, whoever this dude is, he's got a lot of curly hair and it looks darker. He's like showing him like leaning in the window of Brandon's car. Well, so all I see is a face. A little bit of a round face, but I think he's exaggerating because he's making the hair look kind of not Afro, and he doesn't look African American, but the hair is dark and kind of kinky, but it's not kinky like an African American, and the skin doesn't look dark. So I don't know where we're going with this, but that's all I'm seeing is kind of the face sticking in the window. He wants to acknowledge him. He's trying to keep from saying names since I stink at him. I appreciate it, really. He liked he liked the last flowers that you brought him. Uh-oh, he's going back to the grandma in the chair. He says, "Don't leave her with that image. She's not like that now. That's just so you would know who he was talking about. She's definitely not like that now. She can run and jump and do whatever." He doesn't want you thinking that she's still in that condition. He says, "You need to let go of the hows and whys. You need to let go of that moment because knowing won't change anything. It won't bring me back. It won't change anything." And a fly just went through here, and I haven't even seen a fly in my house all day. So maybe it'll be a fly that's going to bug you and just round your head and land on your hair and be in your face. He says it's just not going to change it. Not anything. Nice. He's sitting on the floor cross-legged, and he's got popcorn, and he's throwing it up in the air and catching, a piece at a time in his mouth. I mean, that's something he used to do. He would fly out the door, jump in somebody else's car, take off, not really even tell you, not say bye, just gone doing what he wants. Typical young man, though. He says there's danger everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter who you're with. You can put yourself in more danger in some places than others, but he says there's danger everywhere. There's danger crossing the street. There's danger with a he's showing a big large dog like chasing somebody down the road gonna bite him. He said there's danger everywhere. He says he just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. He says, but so is the person walking down the street and the big dog chases them and bites them. He says that's the way it works. Not a very good explanation, though. Probably what you want to know. He says no details. He's kind of stalling. He's kind of, he's not being forthcoming with the information I'm asking him. There's a male with an H name that was there. There's a female with an E name that was there. He said he's trying to be nice to me since I suck at names. Thank you. He's the first one, I think, that's understood. He says what goes around comes around, and karma, and it will happen. It will happen. It will happen the way it needs to. He's got this big gong, big round gong, one of those boom. I don't know what he's doing with that. It's going to be something else you're going to hear. You might hear it anywhere. Anywhere you could hear it. He's talking like you're going to walk by a church and you're going to hear it. It's not going to be a church bell. It's going to be a boom. So you might see these. Usually I see them like in a wooden stand, and they're hanging, and big round gong. Somebody goes by, boom, hit it with a big old mallet thing. So keep that sound in mind, and keep the picture of that in mind. And you'll probably see it anywhere, Facebook, TV, doesn't matter. There's something to do with that. It's going to be a sign. He says to let go of the other stuff and just love him the way he is now. He says you're kind of blocking him out. He says grief, and grief will block them out. He says you need to accept him the way he is now, unconditionally. Accept him so he can communicate with you. Accept that he's there and not here. Accept that he can still be with you, just in a different way. He says she's not ready. She's not ready to accept that. When you do, though, you'll get a lot more signs and a lot more stuff. I promise. I've been through it, I know. And then it gets to be fun because he's going to be honoring. He will. And he loves you very, very much. He says, peace out. Peace out, rock on, party on. Oh, he's a character. He says, I don't know if do you already have tattoos? He says, they hurt. They hurt. He thinks they're a good hurt. Personally, I don't. I've got two. Personally, I think they hurt like hell. Okay, he's gonna leave. Now as he's getting ready to walk away, he turns around and he's very, very adamant. He says, you've got to accept where I'm at and let me back in. You have to. You need to. He says, and then we'll play. Now, if there's something tickling the top of my foot and there's nothing there. So, be prepared to feel that. It felt like I thought the fly landed on the top of my foot, my bare foot, and there's nothing there. So, that'll be another one. He's trying. He's really trying. He says you're hard-headed. Let him through. He will make you proud. And with that, he's going to leave. Okay. He says, I love you, Mom. Bottom line. Favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, and local court advisor. He'll be back.